Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. Harper is out there with Fox, and it's Wemby in at the 5. That's the San Antonio 5. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings played some superb basketball. He had 36 points, and he couldn't be kept off the glass. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Allie, we appreciate the update. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Here's ball after the basket by San Antonio. Now, here's MP. He's got 15. Count that one.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Here's Wemby. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wemby is the poster child for upside.
Charlotte has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Vassell finds Barnes. And here is Fox. He's got 6. 6 on the shot clock. Wemby, a screen on ball. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's San Antonio ending the second quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
You take a look at the Hornets. They've clearly taken a step back as a franchise. You hate to see that. Something isn't right with this team. I don't know if it's personnel, the coaching. We're going to have to make some changes in the offseason.
And guys, the Charlotte Hornets are in an even game.
They're playing too casual, not being aggressive, not getting to the line. They're doing some other things well.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Checking out the group for Charles Lee to start the second half. The wingmen are Sexton and Miller. Miles Bridges is out there with MP. And it's Ball in at the point. Pass to Wembanyama. Clark, we see more coaches nowadays keeping a cool-headed, calm demeanor on the sidelines.
And Kevin, I love it. I mean, you don't have to yell and scream to get your point across, and every coach has to coach according to his personality, but I do like the fact that we see more coaches being mindful of how they coach and recognizing that overly demonstrative behavior doesn't necessarily improve the outcome.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Out to Bridges. MP outside. The 15-footer. And again, the Hornets missing.
Ice cold coming out of the half. That's 0 for 3.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. GA, he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Here's Bridges. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
Well, I tell you what, you got to like the aggressiveness there from Bridges because he forced the defense that time to commit the foul.
Both free throws good from Bridges. You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome, absolutely awesome, getting good positioning close to the basket.
There's Ball with the three. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists in the game. Vassell outside. Barnes kicks to Harper. Nails the wide open jump shot. Harper's got his second basket of the night.
Locked and loaded. Harper got it away like he never even had it.
MP, no good.
Just 1 bucket in 5 attempts so far this half. They are looking for a spark offensively.
Fox inside the line. Here's Wembenyama. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Bridges. Makes it off the glass. Bridges has got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, look how easily Bridges shoots through the contact there. I mean, his mechanics are strong, as is his body.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
MP inside. Guarded by Fox. Bridges misses. San Antonio leading. Inside. Here's Vassell. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Vassell's got 11 points.
No, I'm not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
As we approach the playoffs, let's now take a look at what is shaping up in the West. You look at San Antonio. They would be at the golf course if the playoffs happened today, looking to make a final push.
When I look at San Antonio, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing. It perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
And the rejection by MP. Here's Sexton. Bridges passes to MP. Bridges a screen on Wembenyama. MP's shot is good.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Barnes looking around. Back to Fox. In the corner, it's Wembenyama. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
MP with a screen on Wembenyama. The kick out to Ball. MP against Fox. And stolen by Vassell. Barnes screen on Miller. And here's Vassell from the arc. Offensive rebound. A pass to Fox. On the wing, Barnes. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Hornets have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And stolen by Barnes. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Johnson comes in for Devin Vassell. And Castle is subbed in for Harper. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Rocking that rim. Keldon Johnson, a big physical wing.
MP passes to Bridges. Outside, Sexton. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. MP kicks to Miller. Knappel wide open, and he fires. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in.
That's his shot. When Knappel gets any sliver of breathing room from deep, he's going to fire.
And the rejection by MP. Bridges outside. Back to MP. Pass to Knappel. For the tie, out to Bridges. MP dishes to Sexton. Here's MP. No good. That would have tied it. San Antonio's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. To the inside. Here's Wemby. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Over the way. Timeout called by Mitch Johnson. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
You know, he knocked down a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence through the roof.
In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wemby. Castle is in at shooting guard with Johnson at the small forward. And it's Fox in at point guard. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
Wemby, a screen on Ball. Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's Sohan. San Antonio again missing. MP with the bounce pass. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop.
Outrunning the field. MP. He's got those young legs, folks.
Spurs trail by 11. Johnson sets the screen for Fox. Castle on the wing. Wemby, a screen. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And it's Wemby with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Outside for Wemby. That three off the mark.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Inside. That's good from Williams. The assist by MP. Williams has got the lead up to 13 now for the Hornets. Fox from outside. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Gotta respect the jumper of Fox now. The form is solid, and he's a lefty, which always makes a guy dangerous.
MP with a screen on Fox. He was all alone on that one. Ball's got 29 in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Wemby. Fox goes in, makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Yeah, I love how Fox uses that wiry frame of his. He's eel-like in his ability to get to spots he wants to get to. He's always under control despite playing at a high rate of speed.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Barnes, he's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And it's Harper in for Stephon Castle. Charlotte leading by 14. MP kicks to Sexton. Wemby against MP. Out to Bridges. Unloads. Rebound San Antonio. Fox has got his 4th rebound in this one. Wembenyama outside. And the rejection by MP. And it's Miller in the corner. Bridges passes to MP. Outside, Ball. From deep. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Ball's got 32 points.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And how about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
Wembenyama against MP. Fades and shoots. Good. Defense by Wembenyama.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Victor Wembenyama.
Wembenyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Leaps for it. Now MP. Oh, one dunk after another. Woo!
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Ball against Fox. Outside, Wembenyama. The size, the shooting touch. Wembenyama is unreal.
And I like when Wembenyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Here is Wembenyama.
Where's foul, bro?
And that one misses.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembenyama seems determined to reach his full potential. Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
MP stuffs it in off the drive.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Here is Wembenyama. The response. Slamming it home.
Going to Wembenyama any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's MP. Shoots the three. Rebounded by Vassell. Outside Harper. Now Vassell. The three doesn't go.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Charlotte.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference.
No,
and
no,
the
no,
W.
no,
Not
by me.
And you know, this is a win they wanted.
He got B+ for doing what? For what? How did he even get to B+? What did he do to even get a B+?
Badly, guys. They did
Like, he
not
just stood around all game, and I'm about to lose because I didn't have 30. I didn't have 30.
You see opponents
I had 34, and I'm about to actually
only
lose.
twice a year. You still don't want to have that
What are we
feeling of
doing?
being swept.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for MP.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop.
Wow! Oh my! What a play!
I'm not gonna get the B+.
And they
Oh
came
my
in
God.
determined to take
I'm not
this
gonna get to
one.
B+.
It's going to be a
You gotta
happy
be kidding me.
flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road,
You have to be
very
serious,
satisfying.
bro.
The fans are already headed for the
Great
exit.
ball. Great ball, bro.
And so the Hornets can now just hold on to the ball. Here's Johnson. Barnes. Oh, what a play inside.
Oh my God! Now it's oh my. Are you serious, bro? You gotta be kidding me.
So it's the Hornets picking up the win. A solid win.
Your fans on social media are constantly beating the drum about how important you are to the team's success. Does a double-double in the win prove what they say? The more MP, the better we'll be?
Yeah, I've been hearing that. But our fans are the best. We're lucky to have them. The NBA is a high-pressure machine, and nowadays, there's a stat for everything. I mean, everything. There's stats for every blood cell in your body. But after a while, pressure and numbers, they aren't good for you. Fans bring faith and fun back into the equation, and we're
Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific job, Jennifer.